Alright, so one of the things that I hadn't done yet, kind of put it off, is getting the last piece of Ivara here. Um, there we go. I had kind of tried quite a few times to get the Ivara chassis, ran into some issues. One of the ways to farm it is Neptune Proxima Spy Mission. By playing this, I think you have like a 12% chance versus a 5% chance if you're doing Jupiter Amalthea. So, since I can do these in less than double the time with double the bonus, it's kind of worth it. Plus, it also has a lot of other options in gear. It's a decent source to level up. I got Limbo and I got Limbo Prime, Loki Prime, and a couple other frames I'm leveling up, so just running through this. And then while I'm at it, I'm doing the point of interest just to see if I can get the last piece of Nautilus that I need. But yeah, that's one of the things with Warframe that it can be very difficult. Knowing that you got a big grind ahead of you. I think for a 12% chance, it was like expected to get it in like 17 tries, but nearly guaranteed in something like what was it? That's a great start. Nearly guaranteed in something like 56 or something. But if I was doing the 5% chance, the nearly guaranteed ended up being 115 times. So, doing this just to give myself a shot. I'd done farming for Ivara quite a bit before this too. So I kind of got burnt out on it a little bit. So I'm just coming back and trying. I might try and do some videos. I haven't farmed out Ash yet. So that's one of the frames I gotta farm out. There's quite a few different frames that I haven't farmed out yet that I might show off or work on. The one thing about having a pilot, he can sometimes move you away when you're in the middle of destroying a ship. Yeah, so I might try and do some of that just because I feel like it's hard for me to put out Warframe videos that aren't specific things. Otherwise, I feel like a live stream's a better environment for that. But being that I have a house with my family, dogs, small kid, stuff like that, live stream platform just doesn't work very well for me. Because it's loud in here, and it's to get dedicated time for long periods of time to do it. It's just not. It's not very likely. It's much easier for me to edit videos and come back to them and to show kind of different chunks and pieces and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try and do things like this that are smaller things. I probably won't show the whole grind, but I'll show at least one mission of each. And then maybe at the end, I'll do something like, here's the summary. I farmed out Ash and it took X runs. Stuff like that, just some short in-between things. I know there's a lot of people that have already kind of put those things out, but it gives me it gives me something to do, something to kind of allow me to put some time into Warframe because I really enjoy it, and try and provide good content for you guys at the same time. So we'll see how that goes.
Alarms. Data destruction is imminent. We need to hurry.
Come on, roll. So there we go. Oh, come on. This, I promise, this spy doesn't normally go so badly for me. I've been doing this grind quite a bit, so generally it goes a little bit better. But that's the other thing with having a low level frame and trying to run through stuff like this. It gets to be a little squishy. But I figured I'd just kind of show this, and then also to throw out a resource. The Warframe wiki is really, really good. I'll put the link in the description for this video as well. It's got Warframe acquisition, so how to get each and every Warframe, and then it'll give you a lot more for like percentage drops. It'll give you where to get the items, and then obviously you got to kind of make the decision. Do I go for the higher drop chance that takes a little bit longer, lower drop chance that I can do quicker, or how do you kind of balance that out? Yeah, I've definitely not got every frame. I've got quite a few of them, but I have not picked out every Warframe. There's a lot of new ones that I haven't picked up either. I know I want to do Varuna, but the Varuna grind is gonna be more of just picking up the Thrax, I think, instead of doing the actual missions where her parts drop from. I'll just do I think it's Thrax Plasm. I'll just get those pieces and then use that to buy each component and blueprint. Stuff like that just makes it a little bit easier of a grind because you can do other stuff while you're doing it. Right now, I know I want to get Sephigoth. I have not farmed him out. There's a lot of different frames to farm out. Some of them, like Lavos, I just need to farm out the pieces. I have the pieces, I have the blueprints, I just need to farm out the ingredients and resources. So maybe I'll put some stuff in like that as well to show where I'm getting the resources from and stuff like that. And I'll try and include any resources that I rely on. Because I know there's a lot of different resources that people have put out there.
You need to retrieve that
There's a lot of... I mean, people have a lot of time in this. I have 700 hours and I'm not even in the end game yet. I'm getting closer. I'm finally getting into Steel Path and stuff like that. I haven't done anything with Arcanes yet, hardly. But that just goes to show how many hours of content there is in this game, and they keep expanding on it. I know they got a new Warframe coming out, Dante. He's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to put the grind on to get him, stuff like that. But the other thing is you got to kind of, at least for me, you got to find the balance. I play this game a lot, and then I take a break for a little bit, and then I come back later. It's not something that I've been able to keep up doing every single day, or even every single month. There's times I take months off, because there's bits and pieces of this game that have a lot of grind. Like, this Ivara stuff right here. Got another Nautilus component, but I already have that one. This Ivara grind here has been something that I've done off and on for a lot of different times. Too many times to count, and it still hasn't happened yet. I'm definitely, we like to say past odds, definitely well over odds. I think I've done, between this mission, I've done 30 of this mission, I think, so that's not past odds yet, but I've done well over 100 or 200, I feel like, of the Amalthea Jupiter spy. But there's other times where you get super lucky. I know I got a piece for Wisp when I was farming out Wisps. I got every single piece of hers, like, on rotation. Literally, I think I did the mission for Wisp, like, 4 times. So, or 3 times. 3 or 4 times. But there's other times where it's a lot bigger of a grind, so it's kind of got to take the good with the bad. You're going to be spending a lot of time on it. You're going to have the ups and downs, but luckily, the more time you spend grinding is more time to get resources and stuff like that. And there's a lot of time to get resources. You just gotta find a good way to do the grind, a good way to kind of balance it out. Try and make sure when you're grinding out stuff, you're not just doing one thing. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes it's literally, okay, I'm going for Ivara. There's only one way to get her. There's nothing else I can get from it. It is what it is. But if you can use it as, hey, I'm leveling up a weaker frame, I'm leveling up some weapons, I'm getting Aroken cells, it generally makes it a lot easier, and it makes it feel like a lot less work. Because whenever you have to do something specifically for one piece, like, I'm really low on Aroken cells right now, or Orokin cells, sorry. I'm really low on Orokin cells, but I don't just want to grind that out. I want to make sure I'm doing multiple things at a time, trying to keep moving forward. So, yeah, that's kind of what I've been running into, what I'm doing right now. Right now it's Ivara. Once I get her, I'll make a short update video on that. I know I gotta get my syndicates up and stuff like that. I've made some good progress on Fortuna and doing the Orb Valis. Orb Valis bounties. Because I still don't have the access to Exploiter Orb, and the, I want to say it's Solaris United is the first one, and Vox Solaris is the second. I don't have Vox Solaris yet, even though I have 700 hours. But I didn't do a lot of bounties early on. You can kind of pick and choose what you want to do, so that way you don't get bored. So yeah, that's kind of what the update is. I'm gonna be playing this game a decent amount here. Just wanted to let you know what I'm thinking and kind of why I just rotate around on content for this game. Because the truth is, I am definitely not the best person to be giving feedback or advice on this game. I am, oh, right there, I messed it up. I'm just kind of playing it and enjoying it. Hopefully some things I do help you out, but for the most part, I know Pupsker is a great resource. He's given me a lot of help watching his videos. There's a lot of really good content creators out there, so if you're looking for specific builds, go to Overframe or follow one of the other creators. If you're looking for watching someone try and struggle their way through this, I got you there. I can do that.
Have been triggered. You need to retrieve.
Yeah, it just depends on what you're looking for. But thank you all for watching, and have a good one.
You got it. The data is still intact. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Cyclops array. Obliterate them.
Answer. By what right do you question us?